Welcome back. You're still watching Daybreak. Do you sometimes feel locked up with your current corporate job that requires you to be in from 9 to 5? Okay, relax. Well, a business expert aims to shatter your cubicle and transform your passion and skills into a freedom-based business idea. Freedom lifestyle and business coach Lydia Lee will tell us more about this. Good morning, Lydia.
Hi, Hillary. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for being here. Now, this sounds very interesting. I think everyone just perked up at the sound of that.
They're probably getting ready in traffic right now.
Yes, to do the whole 9 to 5 thing. So they'll be late for work because of this. But let's talk about this, your Freedom Business Roadmap. Let's talk about this. This is a 2-day event, correct?
It is. It's a 2-day workshop that I'm running November 15th and 16th, and then another intake on November 22nd and 23rd.
Right.
And basically, it's the biggest thing where you can kickstart really your next year of discovering what business idea that truly encompasses who you are, really. Not just to make money, but really what are you here designed to do? So this is really intensive 2-day actually, because we're covering a lot. We're covering a lot in 2 days.
It's hard to put the word intensive and just the very zen and calm atmosphere that is present when you're present. You seem like a very relaxed person, but you love what you do. Now, how does one achieve that kind of state of being?
Well, first you got to love what you do. That's definitely the first thing that you need to do. And I've been living in Bali for the year, so the
that
island
maybe helps a lot.
The island really just helps set you down, and it grounds you. And I get to do what I love, being where I need to be with my laptop. So that's really, at the end of the day, the most important thing of freedom business anyway, to be mobile with it.
Right. Now, how does one shatter the cubicle? I mean, for many of us who are tied to the ball and chain, that is our desk.
Right.
How do we make that a reality?
Well, first we need to know what we're actually good at, and most people don't when they've been struggling in a job that they haven't liked for years, right? So, you've got to really understand that you've got your natural skills, which most people don't even know what that might be. And natural is something that comes so easily to you, that you may not realize this is actually your genius zone. And that's really what we uncover in the workshop is what is your genius zone and how can we turn that, your existing skills, your existing passions into a viable business that you can, help people and solve problems from other people on a business perspective.
You have this term called the people's, the sweet spot.
The sweet spot.
Let's talk about, we know of a different sweet spot, but we're going to stick to this one. Tell us about this sweet spot.
Well, the sweet spot really is, a type of service that you do in your business. That's something that you already do naturally every day.
Right.
So, part of the workshop, what I do is we go back into old experiences from your childhood. What have you been doing when you weren't told what you could and couldn't do?
Right.
Everyone has an essence of this natural instinct of what they do. And that's what we try to find out and combine it with something that you actually care about. So something of passion, something you want to do before you kick the bucket, really.
Okay, yes,
that's something important
good perspective.
like that.
But also, would you say that a lot of it has to do with overcoming your fear of failure, perhaps?
Absolutely, and that's something I had to do personally, overcome what failure means to me.
Sure.
And what's the worst case scenario if I do it or don't do it, and what success really means.
The worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, exactly, and most of the time we wouldn't be on the streets, it's all the fear that we go through, and we just need to get it out and figure out if this is worthwhile for me, to do it or not to do it.
Well, you had a 9 to 5 job in Canada. Tell us about that.
I was in a great job, actually. I was in a almost 6-figure job and traveling the world.
Wow,
it seems like something that everybody wants.
But what possibly could pry you away from such security and stability?
Well, one of them was really I had a full-on emotional breakdown in Moscow when I was on a business trip.
I mean, that's an international breakdown.
Yeah,
there.
It was like me on the carpet going, what am I doing with my life? Yeah, and it had to be Moscow, cold winter day.
Sure, vodka.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So lots of vodka to fix that. And I had this moment of thought of going, is this really where I want my life to be?
Right.
And I had to really rediscover who I was without this attachment to this 9 to 5 job. And that's when I did a sabbatical, and that's when I really found out I didn't want to be here. So I had to make plans and get out of it, and really starting a business that allows me to travel, which is my first love at the end of the day.
That's amazing. And then you're based in Bali now, so it's got a very eat, pray, love vibe.
Everyone says eat, pray, love.
Yeah, which is probably very, very helpful in reinforcing, yes, you made this right decision.
That's right.
Now, what can people expect from the 2-day intensive workshop?
Well, the first day we really talk about everything about you.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to go really, really deep into what has been your experience and personal obstacles that you've overcome in your life to give you clues to what you're meant to do with your life.
Right.
You know, so we really go into that very deep story of who you are as a person, and then we really do an inventory check of what are you good at and what would you actually love to incorporate into your business. You know, and who are you meant to serve? Not everybody. You know, you're meant to help a certain group of people.
Good.
And then the second part of the workshop is really to turn all that, your existing skills and the passion that you care about, into a bit of a mission, and then we turn that into a viable business that you can do on your laptop, really. And that's what I strive for, freedom-based.
That is fantastic. It sounds very interesting. How do people get tickets?
Okay, so first thing they need to do is, I'm sure you'll have the URL up, is go to screwthecubicle.com.
Screw the Cubicle. You know, very colorful title for a website.
Screwthecubicle.com and then / Freedom Business Roadmap Manila.
Right. Okay, we have that on the screen right now.
Yeah, perfect, excellent.
So they have to register for this one prior, and then those are the dates, as well as they can get their tickets via the website.
Yeah, they can go to Collab, which is where I'm having the workshop as well. And if they mention Daybreak, I'm giving a discount actually. Mention Daybreak.
Wow, okay.
They have to mention Daybreak when they email me, and they get they get a discounted rate of almost 700 Filipino pesos.
Oh, that's sweet.
On a discount. So make sure to mention it.
Okay, so you guys go to the website and make sure you mention Daybreak to get a discount to this fantastic once-in-a-lifetime workshop. Now to contact Lydia at screwthecubicle.com.
That's right.
I bet they're just dying to say that with a reality of it happening.
Yeah. You got a little fist pump as well when you email me.
It has been fantastic. Obviously not enough time to chat with you, but we do hope you come back again.
Yes, absolutely.
Maybe I'll drop by, not that I have a cubicle, but maybe we'll drop by that intensive workshop.
Yeah. I hope that everyone comes to see me. Come say hi. Even if you're not coming down to the workshop, come say hi to me.
Fantastic. And say Daybreak for that discount. Well, thank you so much, Lydia. That was really fun.
Thank you so much for having me.
Come back again soon. That was Freedom Lifestyle and Business Coach Lydia Lee.